live. Let's get this going. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get inside. Let's let Instagram know what we're doing. Let's let people know what's going on. Got the whiteboard out. Guys, once you get into the chat, please like the video. Please like the video once you put into the chat. Let me know who we have inside here. Halfway through 2024. So it made me decide to, pull up and say it's halfway through 2024. So I think that's what we're going to do. Going to get Instagram inside here as well. Let them know what we're doing. Shout out to everyone that's subscribed. Guys, please like the video. Please like the video as you pop inside. Please like the video. Let me get Instagram inside. It is the 1st of June. It's almost the end of the 1st of June, but it's still the 1st of June. So with that being said, we gotta talk about where we are halfway through 2024. What does that mean? So like in the beginning of the year, we all start off really well with goals and resolutions and new year, new me, and all these things that we do. It's always the 31st of the year is always a good opportunity. But I want to go to the gym. I want to do all types of things: physical goals, mental goals, relationship goals. And then as it goes through, people I think after the first 30 days, people start to fall off. But then after that, what really happens. So we're going to be talking about that. So it's halfway through 24. And it was a last minute thing for me. I kind of, halfway through 2024. Let's see if we can get Insta in. We'll get Instagram in here. Guys, I'm going to just get a few people in. I'm going to get straight into it. Let me just let Instagram know what we're doing. Give me a second. Let's let Instagram know what we're doing over here. Guys, please like the video. Let me just let Instagram come inside for 1 second. Let's do that. Quickly let them know what we're doing. So guys, I can't accept on here. The best way to watch is to go onto YouTube. And if you go onto YouTube, you'll see it. So the best thing to do is to go onto YouTube, click the link in the bio, and then you'll see it and go from there. That's the best way to do it, bro. Okay? Yeah, that's the best thing to do. All right, cool. So we're going to get straight into it, and then we get more people to jump in. We say, well? I love that. Hey, pick up Ike, man. He says, I just want to tell you, you've been killing it, man. Us people across the pond got a lot of respect for you. I appreciate it, man. I know I got a lot of love across the pond as well from USA and that and overseas, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, man. So we'll get straight into it, and then anyone that wants to hop in across. But the best thing to do is to go onto YouTube, and then you see the best thing. So let's get straight into it. Halfway through 27. Let's get straight into it. We'll talk about resolutions. Resolutions, yeah? Actually, let me use the better pen. Yeah, this is a bit better. New Year. Okay. So, we'll talk about the first thing. So, resolutions. New year, new me. All right. So, it's the halfway point for 2024. It's the halfway point. It's the 1st of June. So, we're going to just do a quick temperature check. I'm going to talk about New Year resolutions. We all start the year off really well. We all do. We all do. Everyone does. The new year, what do they say? Turn over a new leaf. It's opportunity for something new. We all do. We all do. We all do. Right? We all do. Resolutions, New Year's, new me. What resolutions did you have for the year? We all had them. I want to hear some of you guys. I want to know what resolutions you had. I had a few. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I had if I talk about last year's resolutions was something different. Last year's resolutions was all about. I had a whole list on the 31st. I went to a lot of people go out. Sometimes people go raving. A lot of people like to go out on New Year's Eve. I'm someone that most of the years I would go church with my mum. On New Year's Eve, I would go church. I'm someone that would go to the church. I like to go to church. I try to go as much as I can, which is not too often to be fair with what I'm doing. But I try to go. But New Year's Eve on not last year. We'll get into last year, but it was 2022. And I spent that. Shout out to my cousin, A Boogie A. And shout out to manager Sylvester. We had a family get together. We all get together and we played games. It was kind of good, man. It was actually different. It was really good. And we played games and we did a mood board. We created a mood board. And it was like you had loads of magazines and then you had to cut up the magazines and then you made a mood board and it was kind of your goals for the year, which was different. It was something completely different. So we made a mood board and I cut up pictures. And that was in 2022, the mood board that we did. And I was shout out to Made You Think. Big up Made You Think. I met Made You Think that night. It was the first time I met him. And he was just basically, he was like, yo, I rate what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And then we had a conversation about some of the things he advised, like some of the advice he gave me. And then we cut up the mood boards, we put them all together, and everyone showed their mood boards and spoke about their goals and what have you not. And I'm not lying to you, like on my mood board, I did it was always like 90% by the end of 2023 last year. I achieved everything that I wanted, like pretty much of that mood board. Didn't get everything. I don't think you ever get everything that you want, because then if you got everything that you want, what would give you any need to go further? But I created the mood boards, and that was in 2022, and I put a lot of stuff down and a lot of stuff that I did achieve. So why am I speaking about this? I'm speaking about this because sometimes you need to audit yourself. You need to check yourself. It's a temperature check to see what am I doing? Where am I? Am I achieving the things that I want to do? Am I doing the things that I want to do? If I'm not, how can I work towards them? And I think a lot of times people go through life and it's hard to look yourself in the mirror. I don't know whether or not you're happy in your life and if you're doing the things that you want to do and if you're achieving the things that you want to achieve and I can't tell you whether or not I don't know. Only you know whether or not you're achieving the things you want to do. But the idea is that you're always supposed to have people that can give you a temperature check, that can be like, yo, bro, what you doing? How you feeling? Like what's going on? Still sharpen still. You talk about as friends, you need to have a wolf pack. I've spoken all the time about, not all the time, but I said before, men shouldn't cry to women and the rest of it. But one of the reasons I've never said that men shouldn't. No, I've said no. Cry to your boys, and then some people say, "Oh, I don't have anyone I can cry to." Then that becomes another thing where you talk about, okay, who who is your friends? Like, look at your circle. If you haven't got anyone that you can truly confide in, and if you don't have anyone that can truly, you know, that not just confide in you, but is willing to challenge you and check you for where you are. And someone checking you for where you are doesn't mean that they they're trying to stunt on you if they're in a better position than you. Sometimes, no, it's just like, yo, you're my brother or you're my sister, and I'm trying to make sure that you're okay. I'm trying to make sure where you're going. So this is why I thought, you know what, the first about 6 months has passed, like, and I've done so much, and in actual fact, so far, I've achieved a lot more than I thought I would have done so far this year, and it's exciting because when you do more than what you thought you could do, you just think, okay, what else can I do? Like, you just think literally, what else can I do? Because you're already doing way more than you thought you could do in the first place. So then you end up thinking, okay, cool. So what else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? Okay? So what else can you do? So resolution, new year, new me. All right? Your goals. Let me change my pen. Goals. Wolfpack. Alright, so halfway through 2024, resolutions, New Year's, new me, your goals, you need to have a wolf pack. That goes for women too. Yes, Daniel. Big up Daniel. Shout out to our mod gang. Big up Daniel. Like he says, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to the channel, become a member, click notification bell so you never ever miss an upload and you stay up to date when we upload. Big up Daniel. I thought you was boy, are you just in and out? Pause, because you said you was handling some business, wasn't you? But it's good to hear from you. We're just talking about our goals this year, and I just thought, it's the 1st of June, right? It's the 1st of June. It's about to go past the 1st of June anyway, and it's a good opportunity for us to all talk about goals, achievements, what we do, how we take our, as a temperature check as friendship groups. You have friendship groups that motivate you, do they inspire you, and if they don't, then you sometimes have to ask yourself, okay, what am I doing? And that's all it is. Because before you know, it's going to be Christmas. So, yeah. Yes, Savage. Big up my guy like Savage. I see you, big you up, man. Shout out to you, bro. Daniel, I'm about to go soon. Monday, I'm going to be away. Okay. Yeah. I see you, man. I see you, bro. So yeah, resolution, New Year's, new me, goals, Wolfpack. Yeah. Let's talk about. Health goals. Health. Gym. Healthy eating. Diet. We'll start with this one. Alright. So, guys, please like the video, please like the video. Thank you. Like the video. We'll start with this one. Alright, cool. So, halfway through 2024 resolution. So, we'll start with some generic ones. Not even generic, but I think we should all do health, gym, diet. Like, this is so important. This is not, it's not for women or for men. This is for everybody. This is men, women, children. Like, health, gym, and diet, all right, is so important. We all start off the new. I think almost everybody at some point says in the beginning of the year, I want to eat better. I want to, I want to look better. I think most people try, like at some point, to say, I want to start. You know what I mean? I think it's yeah. Even the people that eat so much or unhealthy, they still try to say, I want to eat a little bit less. I want to be a little bit healthier, right? So halfway through 2024, peep health, gym, diet. We start off the year with resolutions. New year, new me, goals. We all write down goals. We all have goals. Like one of the most important things is you need to write down your goals. I think Jim Rohn said it best. Um, you know, like goals. You need to write down your goals. If you haven't got a goals, you haven't got a plan, you won't achieve anything. And and a lot of the things that I've achieved and I'm currently achieving and I'm going to go and do has all been the fact that I had goals and I've written them down and I had plans and I've continued to do them. And that's why it's important. So one of the things that if you want to do well in life is you need to have good health, right? It is literally the basis for everything. A healthy, when I say healthy body, healthy mind, but it literally is, because if you're not healthy, if you feel tired, lethargic, if you don't have the energy to get up to do, if your brain powers if you're mentally not there, then you won't be able to do anything. It's a battle you'll be facing with yourself day to day. It's an internal battle, it's a mental battle. So health is very important. It's a very important thing. So this is the part of the thing I'm doing in this checkpoint halfway through the year. I want to check your health. How is your health? How are you feeling? Like, Jenny, have you had a health check? Are you in the gym? How is your health? This is a different conversation today. These are all the things that I'm saying to you are all things that I say to myself. There's nothing that I'm going to say to you today. It's not nothing that I say to myself before I check. These are things that we all should be doing, So this is why I think tonight's going to be slightly different. And I also want you guys to tell me something about your goals or some of your achievements. If you've done anything that we should that you think that you want to shout it out, then yeah, let me know. I'm gonna shout it out. We'll speak about it. And if there's things that maybe you messed up with, you know what, try and mess up on that, and then accountability is also a good thing. We love accountability over here. So be accountable and say where you messed up. But that doesn't mean that you've messed up. It just means you recognize, and then you know where you can move forward. Yes, Black British Library, big you up. He says, big up China, big up the chat. Ironically, I just come from the gym. It's not ironic. It's not ironic. It's because you are living what we're talking about, and that's why it's even better that you said that, because you're living what we see. So big you up, man. Health, man. You're definitely on that health and gym. So yeah, so big him up. He's gonna come from the gym. So yeah, gym. All right. Why do people go to the gym? Routine. It also, socially, it's always good because you go around other people as well, and then that helps in what I was talking about. Wolf pack, a team of people that can check your body. No one's gonna check your routine like a gym partner or people that you check. Hey, why are you pulled out? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you're slacking. Hey, you're weight watching. Those people are gonna be the people. So that's why gym's always a good thing, because it creates your network of other people which will hold you accountable. And it doesn't mean they're gonna be like, like in a rude way. No, it's in a friendship way. Yo, come gym, where you at? Oh, it's social. And then you do other things. There's run clubs. There's all types of fitness things social now. They're making fitness. I'm seeing online all these fitness camps. They're getting together. They're playing music. They're whining. I'm like, hold on a second. Is this carnival? Is this a gym? I don't know. Shout out to Link Up TV. They be doing some sick events. I need to go to I need to go one of them. Still, I've just been busy. Shout out to Destiny Louise, my friend. She goes to a lot of them, and yeah, but it's different. It's not what you guys used to think. So if you're thinking, I don't want to go to the gym because it's dead, nah, it's too late. Some of you, man, you don't even want your girl. Some of you, man, you don't want your girl to go to the gym. I know why some of you, man, don't want you to go to. I don't blame you. She be putting on that gym shark, them leggings. Everyone got back. Yeah, you don't want. I get why some of you girls don't want your man to go to the gym. I get it. Don't be one of those people, man. Go gym together, okay? The couple that goes gym together stays together, okay? Cool. Shout out to Blackberry. He says, first half of 2024, putting the first steps to my long-term plan, which is urban planning, the planning, organization, and structuring of a town or city. Oh my God, my man's building a little Wakanda. Hey, Black British, we're going to chat. I need me some land over there on that little Wakanda that you're making over there. Don't leave me out. Do not leave me out. Man said he's building that all up. Shout out to him. Big him up. Big him up. Man said he's building a little Wakanda. Okay, I love that. Yeah. So health, gym, diet is very important. All right. So that's what we're gonna talk about. And we'll talk about socially. Okay. Because it is like your network is your net worth, as they say. All right. And halfway through the year, by going to the gym and being healthy, you become more social. There's lots of things going on, okay? You interact with people. We are social beings. Humans are social beings, right? Okay? We're not supposed to be alone. We're not. Some of us are alone. Some of us like to be alone, of course, at times. But we are social beings. And nothing more better than going to the gym. It helps you really be social. It really does. It does. Especially for some of you people that have some social anxiety. I know some people. I be hearing it, man. Let me have some. Gym is a really good way. It's a really good way. He said gym women are naughty. If you know, you know. I don't know nothing. Don't try to put a case on me, bro. I don't know nothing what you're talking about. You said gym girls are naughty. What are you talking about? I don't have any idea what you're talking about whatsoever. I have no idea whatsoever. Girl, them be wearing them tights. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I just heard. The man was saying I heard. The man was saying I heard. Pick up everyone in the chat. Yeah. Okay. So health, gym, diet. It's good socially. Networking. All right. Networking. All right. How are you gonna get to where you need to get to? How are you gonna get to where you need to get to? A lot of the times, the things we want to do, all right, it's not even the people you want to meet. Some of you people have people like that you put on a pedestal and you want to meet and you feel can change your life, all right? That's fine. Everyone there's moguls, there's influential business people, you know what I mean? There's investors, there's all types of people that can change your life. Okay, cool. But how are you going to meet them? Or put yourself in a scenario where if you are in your home here and the things that you want to do are way over there, and then how are you going to get yourself in a scenario where you can meet these people? Networking. I'll tell you, some of the most successful people in the world go to the gym, especially early in the morning. Like literally, you can go to the gym, especially if you go to a good gym, go to one of these LA Fitness, one of these sport gyms, one of these if you go to one of these gyms, even if you go to one of these, you know what I mean, pure gym company, yeah, it's cool. But I'm saying, if you go to one of these other gyms, just look in the car park, look at the cars you see, look at the people. That will start to indicate. That's it. Depending on the gym you go, networking, okay? All right? You'll be surprised who you meet. You'll be surprised. But this will be something that people wouldn't understand. You see some celebrity, depending on the gym you go to, depends on the types of people you see. Okay? Depending on where you live. All right? It's literally that. You pay more money, the types of people that pay more money. It is what it is. And everyone that's trained in all types of gyms, you will understand this. You know what I mean? Get with the right people. Yeah, you got to get with the right people. You have to get with the right people. And this is not about begging friend. We come from somewhere. You know where we're from? Where I'm from, yeah, a lot of man, they don't want to, I don't want to do that. I want to beg my man. That's begging and that. Listen, it's not... A lot of the mindset that people have, yeah, like in the UK, let me tell you why they say the UK is bad vibes. Because someone will see you in the UK and they won't want to recognize what you do. They won't want to rate what you do. They'll just, they'll see you, recognize you. They want to pretend like they don't know you. And that's the UK. And that's what the UK is, yeah? So when someone comes up to me, especially when them come up to me and I'm outside and they come up to me and they're like, oh, I've seen you on YouTube, I spotted you down. I always show them the utmost amount of love, ask them their name. Certain times I follow them back. I'll be like, what's your Instagram? You follow me, because I know how hard that is. In the UK, they want to act like they don't see you. You see me. I've been going viral for like 2 years now on all the major platforms. Everybody knows who I am, right? To get me, I'll say that in a not narcissistic way, but they'll pretend like they haven't. Do you know how I know? Because if you've been going viral for 2 years on social media, I know who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I know who you are. I know. And if I see you outside, so in the UK, people act like they don't recognize you. So I'm saying to you, and that's that type of mentality will stop you creating opportunities and meeting other people because I don't know, you just feel like if you recognize anyone, you're trying to beg them. No, you're not begging me, bro. Like, in actual fact, I recognize it more because I know man them don't want to do that. They feel as if, oh, I'm not no fan and all that. Listen, but I'm different. If I see someone that I've seen from social media, I'm like, yo, boy, I love your stuff. Like, what difference does it make me? I'm just recognizing something. You know what I mean? And what we're trying to talk about is being open to being in new scenarios, in different situations, put yourself in just basically like out of your comfort zone, your comfort area. You know when they say nothing grows in your comfort area, that's what they mean. When they say nothing grows in your comfort area, that's what they mean. Nothing grows in your comfort area, that's what they mean. So yeah, that's what they mean when they say nothing grows in your comfort area. Yeah, he's got the production is coming up. They're saying they can't wait for the production. Yeah, we're waiting for it to come, man. Big him up, big him up, big him up. Get with the right people. We'll make things happen. All right, networking. All right, the right people. All right, the right people. Let me let me go on from this. Okay, let's hang around on this. The right people networking for a second. Okay, let's hang on this. Okay. So socially networking the right people. What does Daniel mean when he says the right people? Okay. It's like what I was saying. Any industry that you want to get into, there are, there's gatekeepers. When I say gatekeepers, sometimes people hear gatekeepers like in a negative way, like they're gonna block you. I just mean there's people that you need to get with, okay? That open the gates, that open the doors, to allow you to get a foot in through the door. You know that saying when people say, "Oh yeah, just get your foot in through the door." What that means is once you get your foot in through the door, you're in. Like you're in. You're just waiting to go in a bit further. Okay, let me use an analogy. You know when you guys are going to a nightclub or something and you're queuing up to get in. For you guys that queue up, not like me because you just go straight in. But for all you people that peasants start joking, you gotta have some banter, right? But seriously, when you're queuing in, right? But you're in the the nightclub and you're going through the security, but you've already gone in through the building now. You might be going downstairs like in a Western nightclub where it's underground or something, but you're already in, but you've got a foot in through the door. So you're going in because you're already in, but you're just not all the way in there. So I'm saying to you, so getting with the right people allows you to get a foot in through the door. All right, and then once you got a foot in through the door, and you're with the right people, a lot of times they're gonna carry on taking you through. Yeah, so you're through the door now, you're gonna keep walking through, and it's gonna be different levels. You may go down first, you might have to go down first, And when we say you might have to go down first, that just means you might think that you want to go straight up to the top of your industry in whatever you think that. Nah, that is, ideally, like you would love that. We would all love to just we would, I would, we all would. Anything that we do, you would love to just do. But in reality, a lot of the times it doesn't start off with a, catastrophic trajectory. No, it kind of sometimes it goes down, yeah. But at least you're through the door because you got with the right people. Okay. And how has that applied to you in your life? What did you have to do in order for you to get through the door? What did you have to give? Now, we live in a time where a lot of times people don't want to give anything. They just feel as if everything should be given to them on the plate. We live in a very I don't know, man. It's a very me. What does don't you ever see? It's always about my happiness now, self-love, my happiness. Most of the things that are pushed now is always about individualism. It's kind of been pushed away from community. Okay, and I don't know, like, yeah, it's fine. You should always, you should always focus on yourself. But when you build something, you can also try to build something. The real measure of something is when it's bigger than yourself, when it brings other people inside. Sell yourself, encourage people to be interested in you. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Get with the right people. All right. A mentor. Get with the right people. A mentor. Mentor. And I I always see these things on social media. Get yourself a mentor in your field. But a lot of times people push. A lot of times people push. You have to pay for it. A lot of times people will push you. Oh, you need to get yourself a mentor. You need to push. You need to pay for it. You need to pay for it. You need to pay for it. I don't really push that type of. I don't. Yeah, because it could just get you in a scenario where you're just looking for people and you pay. Yeah, I believe you should pay. You know what I believe? I believe when you pay for a service from someone and if you come to me, pause, and you pay for something for me and you want me to be on your platform, do some other stuff that I do, right? You're gonna get more than what you pay for, way more than what you pay for, because you might pay for me to do something, but I'm gonna be speaking to you and speaking about other stuff, and the other stuff, that's the mentorship stuff, all right? Then if we become cool as a friend, just having conversations with me based upon certain things is mentorship. But that first relationship, that initial relationship, was made because you paid for a service for me. A lot of times people want things for free without paying for it. How can you ask for a discount or even ask for something for free when you've never even? It's quite disrespectful sometimes to ask for something for free for somebody without even paying for their services. You want a discount, but you've never paid the full price. Like, that's disrespectful. And if you don't think that is, that's your part of the problem. And if you're going to go meet people, you have to understand people's time is worth money, especially forget the money, just someone's time. They could be doing other stuff. They don't need to be running around handling your stuff they could be handling other stuff. People's time is worth money. Time is money, guys. All right? Time is money. So you got to ask yourself, when you get with somebody that has and you have a limited amount of time, use it. It's not begging. It is not begging. I promise you. All right. Go and seize the opportunity. You know what they say, carpe diem, seize the day. Go and seize the opportunity. It's not begging. Let's get to the next one. Okay. Relationships. Okay. Halfway through 2024. Now, I don't know what you want to achieve. I don't know what you want. Okay. Personal, like in a relationship. But what I can say is, are you working towards it? Are you actively dating? If it's are you on dating apps? So if you're one of the people that do dating apps, I'm not a dating app guy. I've never used a dating app and I never will. They'll say never, but you don't find me on a dating app. But are you working towards it? All right. Are you going out as a woman? Are you putting yourself in the places that for the types of men that you say that you want? That's another thing. Like relationships. Are you actively working towards it? In your own in your own personal relationships, if you're currently in relationships, what are you doing to cultivate that relationship, to enrich it, to make it get better? You know? Serious questions. If you're in something that, you know, that you don't want to be in, but you continuously find yourself in it, why are you still there? Do you know? What is it? And this is why I said it's the 6 months, 2024, because we all find ourselves in this point where we have to just ask ourselves a few questions. That's why I said these are all questions I ask myself. Don't you worry. I'm not one of those people that be out here asking you stuff I would never ask myself. Don't you worry. I would never do that to you. I'm not one of those people that will be asking you stuff I'll never ask myself. All right? Okay? Work into relationships. Okay? Dating. All right. What else was I dating? Working on yourself. Actually, wait, right, self development, because you have to have. No, I like accountability. Yeah, that's a better word. We like that word in what we do. Yeah, accountability. We like accountability. We like accountability. Dating, accountability, trying to maintain in a relationship, maintaining. That's it, innit? That's really it. We can all get it, right? Like, we can all get it. Most relationships are dead now. God damn, let's not be so doom and gloom, guys. Let's not be so doom and gloom. But he's not capping. He's not capping. He's not capping. It is. It's kind of, yeah. But you got to try to maintain that relationship. All right. Maintaining the relationship needs work on both parties. It's easy to just. It's easy. It's easy to walk away, but to maintain relationships is hard. Okay, so back in the day when I was a lot younger, I would argue with women. I don't. You guys think I argue with women? I don't. I actually don't. Don't be that. I've never argued with women. I argued with a few bitches though. I have. I'm sorry. I have. So if you argue with me, then you need to ask yourself something. You know what I mean? But I've never argued with women. That's never been my thing. I've never been someone that goes and argues with women. That's not. That's definitely not my thing. Not now. But so one of the things I've said, and I'll say it again, what do you do with someone that won't fall into her femininity? And when I say fall into femininity, I mean I can't be arguing with your missus, right? You don't have any power of a woman that won't listen. Okay? You don't. You don't have any power with a woman that won't listen to you. I see you out for the pound, guys. We're streaming on YouTube, so if you want to watch it, then you can as well. I'll see you there on Instagram as well. Yeah. So what do you do with a woman that won't listen? You can't do anything. The only power that you have is walking away. I know for a lot of people, it's very hard, especially when someone is you could be in a back and forth, and you want to say your point, and someone could be rude. But the only power you have is to walk away. And that power to walk away has probably made me have less tolerance for back and forth for women in relationships. And so I tend to just switch off, like, I don't want to do that. And it's probably one of the most masculine things you can do, but it stops. I suppose women want more they want more. But I also know that I have got a temper. And when I have a temper, I mean, not like Mace said, I've never been arrested for nothing domestic. No, I can never put my hands on a woman or do that. I was raised by women, like, that's, oh, no diddy. But I don't want to be in a scenario. A lot of what I found is, especially women I've dated, a lot of women like to argue, go back and forth. But I'm not one of those guys. And when you date strong women, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with strong women, but being a strong woman doesn't mean you have to give me a strong headache. There's a big difference being a strong woman and just being a, you know what I mean? Being a headache. Like, being a strong woman, go be strong to everyone else outside, to the women, to the men, to the world. But when you come back to me, you better be as soft as, because there's no point being strong with me. So, maintaining relationships is important, and being able to tolerate to a certain point, but to able to have conversations with people. And I hate having conversations. You know, when a girl says I want to talk, oh my god, bro. Usually nothing ever good comes from that. When they say I want to talk, or let's have, like, nothing good comes from that. But just when they want to just talk in general. And I know a lot of women want to talk, and as men, we have to, you know, I'll just be real, men, it's something that we have to deal with to some certain degree. Like, to a certain degree, it's something we have to deal with. As much as I don't like it, and some of us would rather not, but there's a certain degree you have to listen. I get that. And you can't go through your life. You have to be willing to work with people on some level. On some level, you have to be willing to work with people. And relationships can't work and they can't be maintained, especially long-term relationships. Can't be maintained if two parties aren't willing to maintain the relationship and work. You know? And that's something that I have to get better with. When I say get better with, it's just because I don't like headache. And not liking headache means I don't. You know what I mean? Some of you guys will be like, why do you keep dating headache girls? Oh, I'm not saying I just keep dating headache girls. I'm just saying I don't like headache. And yeah, because knowing yourself as a person is important. It's extremely important, because it'll stop you putting yourself in certain scenarios. If you know yourself, everyone has to know themselves. Know yourself. I don't know your true you, but you know yourself. So maintaining relationships is important. All right. Okay. Maintaining relationships is important. Say sorry. All right. Say sorry. Say sorry. Apologize. Say sorry. Apologize. All right. Like, a lot of women can't say sorry. It is. I'll be real with you, man. Them. Sometimes with a woman, you're never gonna get a sorry. She's gonna just start cooking for you. I don't know, giving you that go 3,000 with a twist. She's gonna do certain other stuff, but she's not gonna, you know, man. She might be starting nicety. She might not apologize. I'm someone that I like apologies, like, to the point of where I need that. But at the same time, I have to understand that women aren't men. And from a man, I need an apology in order to move forward. You can't be, nah. From a man, if you try to draw me out, we're going to need to have a conversation, and it needs to be ironed out. Anyone that's seen any of my content will know that when it comes to, no, we need to iron it out. But women can kind of skate past that and use femininity and, yeah, to kind of skate past that. And that's all right, because they're women. And I got to remember that as well. And this is a conversation I'm saying. This is a conversation we're having together. Like, I have to remember that too, that women are women, and child, you can't always be like, she got that, because they're women, but I'm just me. Remember, I don't like to be like, I'm a masculine alpha. No, not like that. But I'm very masculine man. I'm very, to the point. So at some point you have to remember, women aren't built like you. And sometimes I just, and this is a conversation for us men to just recognize as well. But my you know, my disdain for simping of any kind may have me slightly, you know, I don't know, man. I would say a little bit less accommodating sometimes, you know? I'm like, no simping. Well, you know what I'm saying to you? So guys, halfway through 2024, we all start the year with resolutions. New Year resolution, new year, new me, goals. We all have goals. You need to have goals. Without goals, you don't know where you're going. Okay? Okay, without goals, you don't know where you're going. A wolf pack, that's a friendship group. That's men, that's women, people that can hold you accountable, people that you work with, still sharp and still. You should have that. And at this point, you guys should be speaking to each other. You know? Yeah, big up Daniel, man. I appreciate you, bro. Go do your thing, man. Like he says, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notification bells, big you up. You should have a wolf pack. Health, we spoke about health. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Okay. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit, as they say. Health. Going to the gym. Going to the gym is good. I recommend everyone goes to the gym. Everyone has a gym memberships. There's all different types of memberships, from the cheapest memberships to very expensive memberships. But everyone go to the gym. Keep a diet. I'm not going to tell you to be vegan. I'm not going to tell you to be carnivore. I'm not going to tell you to be vegetarian. I'm going to just tell you to have a good diet, a diet which caters to you. Okay, caters to your lifestyle. All right. Try to make it as healthy as possible, but I'm not going to try to put you on no diet plan. That's not what we're over here doing. Socially, going to the gym is extremely good for you because you meet people, it's active, it gives you routine, you wake up for it, and then that's really good. So that's why we said socially, gym is always good. Networking, a lot of us are trying to get into industries or want to work in industries. How do you get yourself into an industry? You'll be surprised the types of people you'll meet that go to the gym, because gym is a part of it's the ethos for many business people, many successful people, and beautiful people. Look, beautiful people usually have nice bodies. How do they get that? They're in the gym. I'm not talking about you BBL, Dr. Miami, turkey jobs. No, we're not talking about that. No, we're talking about people that really go and put in work. Okay, really go and put in work. That's who we're talking about. Those are the people that we're talking about. All right. So yeah, the right people. Okay, you meet the right people. How do you meet the right people? You're not going to meet the right people just sitting in your home. You have to get outside. And I spoke about the types of things that they're doing. Like, I've seen Link Up TV does those fitness get-togethers when they bring out all the fitness people. They do the run clubs when people running through London in big running groups. These people are meeting. These are places that people are meeting, right? You might be sweaty and that, but a sweaty romance, a sweaty love story. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. So these are good things. So relationships, halfway through 2024, when you speak about relationships, right? I don't know. Are you dating, actively dating? Are you trying to be? Are you putting yourself out there? Are you on dating apps? Are you presenting the best version of yourself? Do you know what you want? Knowing what you want will prevent you getting what you don't want. So this is why I always say goals and writing stuff down, because at least you know what type of man you want, what type of woman you want. Accountability. Have you done the work? We always talk about doing the work. Have you done the work? Have you done the work? Okay. Have you done the work? Have you done the work? What is the work? All right. What is the work? The work is on yourself. Have we done the work to say that what you need to do in order to be a good partner to another person? Have you put in the graft, the foundational works that you need to put in order for you to be a good partner? All right. Have you done the work? Ask yourself that. Maintaining your relationships. Listen, anyone can get a bad B. Anyone, any woman can draw the eye. You know, can draw the eyes of a good looking man, a well-to-do man, whatever she considers the type of man that she wants. Any woman can do that once. You can do that, but can you keep him? You know what I mean? Can you keep a good woman as a man? You got her, but did you manage to keep her? All right. If you wanted to keep her. So maintaining relationships are important. My parents have been married for 40 years. How did they maintain that relationship? How did they maintain that relationship? Okay. It's not easy. And knowing what I'm like, God damn, that's a long time. But how do they maintain a relationship like that? All right. You maintain those relationships like that through a lot of work. It's not easy. It's not easy because I even maintain relationships now. So it's not easy. All right. Say sorry. Say sorry. Say sorry. You should always be able to say sorry. You don't. Let me tell you something. Because people don't wanna. Because people. Let's say men. A lot of men, right? A lot of men don't want to lose face. A lot of men, you know, especially when you're in the wrong, they don't want to say sorry. They feel as if it makes them seem less of a man. Makes them think makes them think they seem weak. But let me tell you something. As someone, as someone who definitely is not weak man. Like saying sorry does not make you weak. Like doesn't make you weak. No. If you are wrong, saying sorry makes you one of the most strongest. I'm not trying to say, oh, when you say sorry, that makes you all righteous and makes you. No, it just means that you recognize something and you've made that. You've gone and appeased that person, or you've tried to make appeasement with that person. Therefore, that's honorable, and being honorable makes you a strong man. Okay, that is, and being dishonorable makes you very weak. Doesn't even make you a man. This is what I'm trying to say. Like when you're honorable as a man, it makes you strong, a character strong man. When you're dishonorable, it makes you weak. Okay? So recognizing when you go wrong and you can go and say like it makes you strong because you learn from your mistakes. Not recognizing it you don't grow from that. And as a man, I can't ever move forward with a man that can't recognize when he's wrong. All right? If you can't recognize when you're wrong, we can't cook, we can't deal because you can't even get past the bit where you need to do that bit. A lot of times I don't care. I just need to know that you recognize it. All right? That's with men. With women, I've had the same mentality. Some of my friends will say you need to allow more for women, and I agree because women are not like men. We had that live the other day with Paul Bridges. Shout out to him. He had a different opinion than me, and he was saying that with women, you know, you need to let them get away with this, get that. I'm like, listen, I do believe I allow women to get away with a lot, but one thing I won't allow is for a woman to disrespect my mother or anything like that. But I do believe women are slightly different, and I can give them a certain allowance. And I believe in double standards. So I'm not one of those people that say, oh, but how come women can do this? And I never say that stuff. I just use the double standards to tell women that there's double standards. Some cater to women and some cater to men at different stages in life. And when they cater to each person, no one cares about the other person. So why would then, you know, when the standards change, there's always some double standards. But what happens is people choose when they want to be mad or when they want the type of standards. So there are some double standards. Some cater to women, some cater to men. And one of the double standards is with a woman, sometimes you don't have to apologize. I know it's messed up. This is something I'm having to come to grips with, or just deal with better, because sometimes sometimes when you win, you really lose, man. And sometimes when it looks like when you lose, you really win. And on the face of it, sometimes a win only looks like a win because, yeah, until the L comes out back, you know. Sometimes it only seems like that. And being right, what does it mean to be right? What does it truly mean to be right? What do you win for being right? I'm not telling you you need to start taking L's and be wrong to appease people. I'm not saying that. I'm definitely not saying that. But what I'm saying, judge it. Like, do you need to go full steam? Do you like judge it? Judge it. That's all I'm saying to you. And as I'm saying this to you, I'm saying this to myself. Try, is it worth it? Is it that deep? Has she violated you that much? Ask yourself it. And you know, a lot of times you're gonna find yourself like, it's not actually that deep. I'm not saying for you to allow people to walk all over you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is women are different, okay? And if she changes her behavior, if she gets in her feminine, if she cooks for you, she wanna come and give you that got 3,000 all the twists, then she's apologized, bro. She's apologized. That's her apology to you, all right? And that's something that I also have to recognize. Oh, I'm recognizing more because, like I said, what do you do with someone that won't listen? There's not much you can only walk away. That's the one powerful thing that you have. All right. So remember to say sorry. All right. Let's go. Next one. Work. That's business. All right. Next one. Work / business. Halfway through 2024, the 1st of June, right? 2nd of June now. Your work, your business. Where are you in your job? Where are you in your career? Halfway through. Are you in? Is it a job you want to do? Is it a job like say just over? Is it career? Is it personal development? Where are you? Where was you when you said the new year, new me goals? Where was you? What did you say? What was your goals for the beginning of the year? What was your goals? What did you say? What were your goals? What did you say? What did you want? All right, because now we're 6 months in. Okay, now we're 6 months in, and whatever you've been working on your business, what have you done? What growth has there been there? What development has there been there? Because you said new year, new me. You had goals. I told you to have a wolf pack. People that can check the temperature. People that can, steer you right if you're steering wrong. These will be the people that will be working with you or in your business. Your friends, your colleagues, all right, business partners, all right. Halfway through 2024, that's what will be happening. Work, be a business colleague, okay? What did you want? What did you want to get? Let's talk about some of the things. Promotion, pay rise, Maybe new job, new career. All right. Maybe you want to get a promotion. You want to go on the level. How's that going? Have you been promoted? Have you been working towards that promotion? Have they told you? Have they told you anything about that promotion? Is there the ability to be promoted in where you are? Because if there isn't, you're gonna have to ask yourself some very important questions, serious questions. Like, what the hell am I doing here? All right. What the hell am I doing here? All right. Pay rise, new career. So I spoke to my friend, one of my friends, and he was telling me he was working in the events business and some 0-hour contracts, and who like in a hospitality business, and he makes all right money. Well, he makes money, but it's 0-hour contracts, so he never knows like how much he's gonna make. So he is full time, but it's 0 hours. So even though it's full time in the sense of he has like a minimum of hours, it's not full time. It's a weird one. But what he says is it's like he never knows how much he's gonna make. So he knows he's gonna make money, but he never knows how much he's gonna make. So what happens is he gets like the first 2 weeks he'll give all these free dates for all the days that can be free. So give the free dates, and then they'll book him for shifts, and the shifts are quite sporadic, but they are shifts, and they book him for shifts, right? But they'll book him for like 2 weeks worth of shifts. So then he will then be like, okay, cool, that's how much money I'm making for 2 weeks. But they're like, we're gonna book you some more shifts and give you some more stuff as more events come in. So he says, all right, and it ends up being that he works quite a lot, 25 days a month, like he works 25 days a month, he works a lot. But it's just that it's never guaranteed, even though it is guaranteed. It's a weird one, right? So he was talking about, I can't live like this because I never know how much I'm gonna earn month to month. I know I'm gonna earn, and I know I'm gonna earn the minute, like whatever, but I don't know. So, and I always have to wait around each month for them to tell me when I can work again. So I can't really plan my life, even though every month I am working. So if you're in a scenario like that, he's like, listen, I'm a man, and I don't like another man telling me, like, controlling how much I can earn a month. Even though everyone kind of gets controlled by somebody to some sense, whether or not your business or your employee, someone kind of pays you. But he's just saying, I need a new career. I need to change. It just doesn't work. It doesn't not viable now. That wasn't that I spoke to him recently. Obviously, he knew this prior. He had been feeling like this, but the feeling it takes a while before the feeling transcends or morphs into change. So you get the feeling of, oh, I don't want to be doing this no more. I don't like what I'm doing, or frustration, or can I do more? I want to study, all types of things, right? And then you have to do something, right? So I think at this stage he's ready to know that I need to be looking for a different job, a different career, because each month you don't know how much you're gonna earn. And I'll be real, I think being in a country and not knowing how much you're gonna earn day to day when you've been in a country you've been born in here, you was born here. Who wants to live like that as a man? And if you have kids or dependents where you don't know, or your missus, and she's like, oh, how much or to next month, he's like, I'm waiting for work. It just says to me that you can get a better job somewhere else That's what it says to me. It says to me that you can go and get a much better job somewhere else and be appreciated and make consistent money, and yeah, that's what it says to me. But you have to take those steps and be the one and change the career. All right. Work experience. All right. Another one. Work experience. Work experience. Some of you guys remember work experience? The stuff we did at school, uni, college, all that. Work experience. You need to get some work experience. The paid work experience is a blessing and is even better, but you need to get yourself some work experience. And it goes back to a little bit what we spoke about earlier on about networking the right people and the mental, socially. Right? It all comes back into that. Right? You need to get around the right people and you need to get the work experience, because if you want to get into an industry, if you want to, if you want to learn, the best way to learn is just being there, get some experience, helping somebody. If it's paid, even better. If you can get some expenses covered, that'll be a blessing too. But sometimes, no, you better go in your pocket and put your money out, because that's you're investing in yourself. Like, you're investing in yourself by putting yourself in these rooms and these spaces. You are investing in yourself. And if you think that everything is gonna come to you free, it doesn't work like that. All right, you might have to go and invest in a suit and an outfit, because you have to go somewhere and there's gonna be people there. All right. And when you go there, you have to look the part. So if you think you can just go there and not look, you're trying to skip the process. All right. So work experience is important, but it doesn't mean that you can't get paid for it. No, it just means you need to put yourself around places and make yourself helpful and asset. Make yourself, go to people. Like, why should someone have you around? Why should they have you around? Why not? Why they can have other people around, but why you? Why should they have you around? Why you? Why should they have you around? All right. Make yourself an asset. Work experience. All right. Okay. We're doing good. Next one. Goals. Goals. So we spoke about goals in the beginning when we spoke about new year, new me, but because of the 6 month checkpoint and we spoke about the business promotion, we're talking about the goals, because what we're gonna do is we'll either achieve them or we've either achieved some or we haven't, but we're going to set some new ones. All right, because the next 6 month checkpoint is going to be the end of the year, and then that's when the resolutions start again. So we're not just, no, we have to do another mid-year, halfway through point checklist goals, because the next 6 months checklist is going to be New Year's Eve, and then we're going to be back round again. So you can see what's happening, right? This is why when you don't make a conscious decision to check what you're doing, everything just rolls back into it. The days, you know what I'm saying, the days turn into weeks, or the days turn into nights, the nights turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into years. Another year's gone, and then you're saying new year, new me, new year, new me, and then it repeats itself. What we're talking about involves you looking into the mirror and saying, am I happy? I don't know whether or not you are achieving your personal goals. I don't know. That is why they're called personal goals. because no one knows what they are, only you personally. So I don't know whether or not you're achieving your goals perfectly, but if you are, I'm very happy for you. But if you're not, then maybe you should do what I'm telling you. Because we're at the halfway through 2024 checkpoint, and maybe you should follow this, because you can't put your head in the sand like an ostrich, as they say. You can't. You can't. Because at some point you have to open up these red letters, and you have to address these issues. Because when you don't address these issues, they just build up. They build up. And we always talk about mental health. You know, I'm an advocate for men's mental health. I didn't realize I was going to become that. The more and more I do this, the more and more I actually realize I'm a firm advocate for men's mental health, because I understand the pressures that men are put underneath in relationships, society pressures, family pressures, and ultimately, you know, uh, they don't care about men's mental health only on social media. And I've proven this multiple times, and how people speak, multiple times. So I didn't think I was gonna be as deep an investor as I am, but I am. So your goals, all right? You need to create new ones, all right? Check old ones, check old, create new, all right? You have to check your old goals. You have to create new ones. So the things that you said on December the 31st, 2023, we have to check how many of them have gotten through, all right? We have to check them. And then we have to create some new ones, or we have to, amend the old ones, tailor them so we can get through to December. So the goals, we check the old and we create new. We check the old and we create new. By checking the old, it means, did I put in enough work? You know what I mean? The thing about goals is, sometimes it's not even about reaching them. It's about what you have to become in order to get closer to them. Example, if you want to lose weight, a certain weight, or you want to change your body now, and you work really hard, and you don't necessarily get the exact body you wanted to get, or you still lost weight and you still got a nice body. It might not, you might go into a competition, one of these fitness competitions, bodybuilder competitions, you don't win, but you still put in, achieved an amazing physique, you still did well, It's what we become, what we have to become. You might have inspired somebody along that journey. Sometimes you're not supposed to be the one that is supposed to be whatever you think you're supposed to be. You were just supposed to be the one that was supposed to inspire the person that was supposed to be what you thought it was going to be. I know that's how it is sometimes. You just have to know you played an integral part in what was supposed to happen. That's it. That's it. You know what you contributed. Sometimes it's not always about recognition and I. Just sometimes sit back and be like, yeah, I did that. Sometimes just sit back and just be like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Be happy with that. Like, you don't always have to be searching for the recognition. Goals. Check out the old, creating the new. All right. Go check it out. Okay. Mental health. Check out the old. Check out the mental health. You gotta think about the mental health, man. You gotta think. Yes, hey man, like let's go. I see you, bro. Doug MPA, my guy says I can't believe it's June already. Nah, I can't believe it's June, man. But it is June, and this is what we're doing. It's the halfway through 2024 checkpoint. and you've just jumped into the chat, so let me bring you up to speed and we'll continue, and then you can also feedback and give me some suggestions how we go. Okay, so we said we're halfway through 2024. It was the 1st of June, now it's the 2nd of June. And we said that the year starts off well with resolutions, new year, new me, the goals, and I spoke about having a wolf pack, having people that can hold you accountable for men and for women. We did speak about that. And then we said, people tend to start speaking about about your health. You want to be healthy mind, healthy spirit, health is wealth. So sign up to the gym. There's all different types of gyms, from the cheapest gym to some of the most expensive gym. But people should go to the gym. Everyone should have a gym membership. We did speak about that. And then we spoke about diet. I'm not trying to advocate for veganism, for carnivorism, um, vegetarianism. I'm just an advocate for find a diet that works for you, and whether or not you stick to it or you don't, just make sure that whatever you're eating is, it works for your body, because everyone's body is different, and that's the truth of the matter. Find out what works for you, and then make it work. And I said that socially, going to the gym is really good socially as well. Meeting people, getting out. For some of you people that want to meet people as well, the gym is an excellent place to meet people, to develop groups, bonds, friendships, male and female. Really good place to go. And networking. So I spoke about Link Up TV does the the fitness link ups where they get loads of people together, influencers, content creators, and they all get together and they post on social media. They do the run clubs, and these are all excellent places to meet people. That's just the truth about it, and especially when all these people are influencers, rappers. So many people going to these things, like put on your put on your leggings, put on your jeans, sorry, put on your tracksuit and go. So yeah, we spoke about that, and then we said the right people. You have to get yourself around the right people. What does that mean? You have to get yourself around the right people. What does that mean? Where are you now? What is it that you want to achieve? How do you get there? Where is it? That's what I'm saying to you. Where are you now? Where are you trying to get to? And how do you get there? And a lot of the times, most of the things that we want to do and the people we want to meet are not within our social circles. They're not. I wish, they were, but a lot of times they're not. So what do you have to do? Who do you have to become in order for you to achieve the things that you want to achieve? Doug, this is what you've missed, okay? Get yourself a mentor. Now, when you look at these, these entrepreneurs, sell you courses type people, they always tell you need to get yourself a mentor, and you got to pay whatever you got to pay in order for you to get a mentor. I don't prescribe to that. Yes, you can pay for a mentor, you can, but what that does is it leaves you open to unscrupulous people that may try to take advantage of the fact that you want to be in a certain industry and you're willing to pay for it. Lots of people lose a lot of money paying a lot of people that won't do a goddamn thing for them, all right? What I will say to you is, yes, you can pay for mental, but more importantly is you should be paying for a service within that industry from somebody. So nothing greater than paying for someone for service. So, for example, if you wanted to get into film and stuff, then you might be like filming and podcasting and stuff. You want to get into that, then yeah, you might want to pay a film guy and editor and some people to produce you a show. But along the lines of doing that, ultimately you're gonna now be working with people that are filmmakers and producers. And the first relationship was based upon you hiring them and putting money into their pocket, and it created that first network of talk, or you know what I mean? And then from that moment, they really respect you. Now, when you're around them now, okay, after paying them for their services to create something for you, you're gonna have conversations. And these conversations is the mentorship. This is not the money that you've paid for, all right? If you hire me for something, I'm going to come to your event, no diddy, and I'm going to do what I do, your podcast, but the conversations away from that and outside and what I add is way more value than what you actually pay me for. All right, you have to understand that people bring way more value. The value lies in not what you pay them for, not just what you pay them for. All right. So that's what I was talking about. You need to get yourself around the right people, and mentorship doesn't mean that you need to go and start paying random people. No, but if you pay for a service, you are paying that person, and in doing so, you earn a bit of that person's respect ultimately because you put money in their pocket. So they look at you slightly different from someone else. So when when you make another call to that person, they'll be more willing to interact with you. You're not asking for freebies. Some of you people ask for freebies and you ask for a discount and you've never put money in someone's pocket. That is extremely disrespectful. And you need to understand in business, that's disrespectful in business. No one owes you anything, but people are more willing to do things for you. When people message me now and they want me to come onto their podcast, like, and do certain things out of my own time, and I'll be like, yeah, cool, this is my budget, or this is my price, whatever. And they'll be acting like they didn't know that you had to pay me. What did you think I was about to travel all the way? What did you think? That's disrespectful. I'll block you for that because you recognize my talent, you recognize that I bring something towards you, you recognize all of that stuff. That when I hit you with my price, you wanted to start being disrespectful. Now, do you think you think I'm not willing to do something for free? Of course I am. Don't mean I have to. I do things for friends. I do things for you, but those are my friends. Those are my people. They do things for me. Pause. Um, but the reason why we can exchange and we can deem swap services or whatever is because they have initially at some point paid for something or given me something which I deem to be valuable, where now we can have a relationship where we can, negotiate or swap certain things, or I'll just do a favor because I can. All right? But it's not a given. Mentorship. What you say? Says, I'm with you, bro. Paying for courses is a slippery slope. Yes, slippery slope. Don't pay for courses. Just subscribe to my membership. You learn more. It's better. That's why Gen Z is the generation most likely to get scammed. Gen Z, they be getting scammed all the time. They don't know anything. We come from a different generation. If you want to scam anyone, scam those Gen Z guys. We've seen it all. If you want to scam anyone, scam those Gen Z guys. We've seen it all. All right. Work. All right. Oh, the next one, relationships. All right. We spoke about relationships, dating. Are you actively dating if that's what you want? Online dating. I don't recommend. Well, let me not say I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. I don't do it. At the same time, you know, who am I to tell you not what to do when so many men are enjoying it? You know what I mean? But are you working towards your relationships? Accountability, are you being accountable? This is something we all need to talk. We all need to have a bit more of accountability, especially in relationships. So in 2024, 6 months in your relationships, have you been more accountable? Maintaining relationships. Like I spoke about my parents being married for over 40 years. And in order to be married for over 40 years, that's not a fluke. You got to put in work. And I just said that in my personal life, I don't like to argue with women. And it stops me from, I would just much rather walk away and not have a headache. But that's not necessarily maintaining relationships. And I'm someone that man, at some point you have to understand that men and women are different, right? I get that. Men and women are completely different. And you just can't always walk away. You have to know when to walk away, but what you have to be willing to, you have to be not willing to, but you should be able to have the tools to able to withstand. Oh man, it's hard with sometimes with these girls, man. It's just easier to walk away It's so much easier. Oh my god, it's so much easier to just walk away. But in life, you can't keep running away. Like that far side, you just can't keep running away. You can't. You know, nothing. You can't keep running away. Say sorry. So there seems to be some notion that as a man, if you say sorry, it makes you weak. But I also said that a man that can recognize when he's wrong and also apologize and appease and make amends for that wrong is a very strong man, because a lot of men aren't willing to make that, to do that. So don't ever allow anyone to make you think that, apologizing or recognizing your wrongs makes you a weak man. That's just crazy, because we live in a country where, culturally, people don't want to recognize, they don't want to come and say they know you or they've seen you, because they feel it's, I don't want to go out, I'm begging, like this whole mentality, oh my God, I'm begging for it. No, this is what we have. So we've gotten to the point of where that's where it is now. So, I don't know how we got there, but we definitely got there. Work, we spoke about work, your business, right? It's 6 months in. Promotion. Are you working towards a promotion? Are you in a career where there's progression? You can be promoted. All right. Have you checked how close you are to that? Is there any career development? Check it 6 months in. And if there isn't, you have to ask yourself some important questions, all right? Pay rise. The national living wage went up. The national London living wage went up. Okay. Has your wage gone up? Are you in an industry that your wage, can you negotiate your contract? Can you negotiate your wage? Is there any negotiation in where you work? All right. When was the last time your wage changed? Ask yourself these questions, and if the answer to a lot of those questions are it hasn't changed, there's no progression, there's no pay rise, then you have to also ask yourself some more hard questions, right? Like, what am I doing here? Am I happy here? Is this enough to get me go? You have to ask yourself, a new career. Maybe it's time for a new career. Maybe it is time for a new career. All right? Maybe it's time for a new career. I don't know. You might need to study to get in there. How are you going to get into a new career? I don't know. What else have you got interest in? All right? Work experience. You need to get yourself some work experience. You need to get yourself some work experience. And I don't mean that you don't get paid. No, there's lots of work experience you can be paid for. Lots of work you can be paid for. But you need to get yourself a work experience. And like I said, it takes you back to what I spoke about, getting yourself around the right people and a mentorship. Because this all plays back into your network. Right? So halfway through 20 goals. All right, so we've gone through this. So back to your goals, because, and this is where you popped in. This is where you popped in, Doug. Back to the goals, because it's time to check on the old goals. All right, the checkpoint, the ones that we started the resolution, New Year's, New Me. 6 months in, it's time to check on those, and it's time to create new ones that are gonna take us through to December. All right, to December. All right, new ones that are gonna take us through to December. All right. And then it's time for a mental health check. All right. Then it's time for a mental health check. All right. So now it's time for a mental health check. All right. So we'll do a whole different section for mental health. Let me. All right. 6 months in, halfway through the year, we're going to do a mental health check. All right. Because we're 6 months in. How are you feeling? How do you feel? All right, mental health. All right. How do you feel? How do you feel? Big up Cam, I see you. Big up Cam, she says, sorry I'm late. Nah man, you're good, What have you missed? We're already halfway through 2024, and that's what we're just talking about. We're just doing a quick personal audit on ourselves. It was June the 2nd now. We started on June the 1st, so now it's June the 2nd. And we just want to just go through and just talk about, it's halfway through the year, like. Remember, new year, new me, new goals? Where are we? How are you feeling? So we just gone through it. And now on mental health. How do you feel? Mental health, how do you feel inside? Okay, how do you feel? Generally, how are you? This is a general question. How are you? How do you feel right now? How are you? This is a general question. Honestly, how do you feel right now? General question. Honestly, general question. Ask yourself that. How do you feel? It's a hard one to be like, are you happy? What's happiness? State of mind. But how do you generally feel? Right? And the reason why this is important, because everything above goes into this question. Yeah? Your health, your gym, your diet, your social, your relationships, your work, your goals. This all goes into this question. How do you feel? It literally is. It all funnels into it. Because we are most happiness when we are achieving. Human beings are most happiness when we're achieving and we're doing things that we want to do. This is the truth of the matter. All right, you're most happiest when you are being free, when you're freely living the life you want to do, doing the things you want to do, and having the means to do them, and the time to do them, and the freedom to do them. That is what makes us happy. All right. So how do you feel? How close are you to all of those things that are said? And it doesn't mean without those you're not happy, but generally, how do you feel? And it's by asking these questions how you feel. I don't think everyone, go ask one of your friends how they feel. Just go up to them and ask them how they feel, like really check on them and say, go up to one of your friends and check how they feel. Go up to one of your friends and check how they feel. Go up to one of your friends and check how they feel. You know? Go up and check one of your friends how they feel. Ask them. Check on them. Like, they only care about men's mental health on social media. Okay? Okay? So, men, they don't care. Men, they don't care. Men, you need to understand, they don't care. That's one of the first things you have to understand is they really don't care. They don't care. They don't care. No one cares. Work harder. They only care on social media, but in real life, they don't care. Okay? In real life, they don't care. Alright? I feel fine, not good or bad, really. I'm happy and healthy, alive and well. I'm very happy. I'm very happy for you. That's what we like to know. We're all good over here. We all good. We all good. We all good. Men, they don't care. All right? Men, they don't care. You need to work harder. That's the first thing you need to understand. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. And they don't mean that women don't care. Like, you know, nah, man. Just understand that no one really cares about anybody. They just pretend and virtue signal. It is what it is. Once you understand that, you understand that people do care to a certain degree, but not to, you know. And all the wars and the stuff that going on should let you know people don't care. Don't really care. You know, they care to a certain degree to make themselves feel better, but after that, people don't really care. You know, so men, they don't care. So you need to get your head over that thing that women really don't care, and many people don't care. Many men don't care anyway about you. All right. If your mental health, if you fall off what you're doing and you lose your money, you lose your success, turn into a crack baby, you think people are gonna care? They don't care. No. Some people are gonna be happy. You was occupying the space. All right. Your ex-girlfriend does not care about your mental health. That's why she's your ex. All right. They don't care. All right. You need to understand this. Once you understand it, you're gonna start cooking. Life will start getting a lot better for you. All right. So men, they don't care. Men, they don't care. No one cares. Work harder. You have a job to do, and you need to remember. Okay. You have a job to do, and you need to remember. Men, you need to remember, stress kills. Men, women, you need to remember stress kills. So people don't care. All right? So just remember that. Back to the health thing again. All right? Mental health is very important. All right? And stress isn't good for you. Try to remove as much stress as you can. And people become stressed when they're not achieving and not working towards their goals. All right? All right? Men, they don't care. Stress kills. Family. Halfway through 2024, family time. How much time have you given towards your family? I say this because this is something that I struggle with. Well, not struggle with, but I have to give more time to your family. You know, and create the memories. Yeah. With your mother, with your father, with your son, with your daughter. The people that you deem to be the most important with your friends. Family time. Halfway through 2024. Family time. You need to make sure you plan family time. Alright? We're halfway, 6 months in, make sure you plan family time. Make sure you're appreciating your family. Your family knows they've been appreciated. Because we all go through different types of things and sometimes we forget that, yo, we got some people that we got to show love to, man. You know? So definitely family time. And let me drop another one. from so what I'm going to talk about, yeah, halfway through 2024 fun time, yeah. I'm going to talk about where I am right now. Let's talk about that. Where am I halfway through 2024? Let's talk about that. So for me, 2024 has been an amazing year so far. And the reason why I say amazing year is because I spoke about 2023, and in 2022, I did a vision board on New Year's Eve with my cousins, Armel, and shout out to Sylvester. We was at a family get together on the 31st, and we did mood boards made with magazine covers, and we ripped them out, and we cut them out, and we created mood boards. And I was there with Major Finn. Shout out to him, first time that I met him, and we chopped it up. It was good to meet him. We chopped it up, and basically everything that I put on that mood board in 2022, in 2023, I would say I achieved a good 90% of it. And yeah, that was amazing for me. So when 2024 was coming, I was like, yo, we're gonna go do even more, and I said I was gonna do certain things, and yeah, it started off really well. Some things that stood out so far for me. You know what it is, I do so much that sometimes it's hard to pinpoint everything. But two things that currently got coming out. Tomorrow, the trailer for Backchat season 6 comes out. Backchat London 24. Hashtag Backchat London 24. And I'm one of the new casts on the new season of Backchat. We shot a lot of episodes for the last 2-3 months. Been shooting that, and it's finally out. Shout out to Trend Central, the production team behind Trend Central. Big up Andy. Shout out to Zoe, Bookie, Debs, all the team over there. Yeah, and that's coming, and you're gonna see the trailer tomorrow. That's gonna be crazy. I haven't seen the trailer. I just know what it was to be inside. I haven't seen any of the episodes. I just know what it was like to film it, and I can tell you something. It is crazy. Some people you might recognize from that. We have King Richards. King Richards. He's on the show. The Nalva's on the show. There's some names that you probably recognize as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So that's dropping, and for me, that's a really big move, because Backchat has its 6th season. If you're from if the UK, London, you know about it. It's had they even did an American one as well, to be fair, but it was really successful in the UK, and it's launched careers for many people. That have been in the space, or that have done really well of it. People like Lani Good, she's done really well. Castello's on there. As well, just some of the names that people that have been on there. So, it has already a lot of history, a lot of expectations for people to come from it. So, being a part of it, yeah, to be honest with you, initially, the type of format Backchat is, where you're going to be going back and forth with people and arguing. That, to be fair, you know what? That's not even my best. That's not even my favorite format, because I like to speak, and I don't like to be interrupted, and I like to say my stats and like to say my stuff. But Backchat is definitely not the platform for that. But guess what? I'm gonna make it the platform for that, and that's what I definitely did. So you're gonna see that. So yeah, that's the trailer drops tomorrow. And then it's going to be dropping next week. The actual first episode will be dropping next week. The trailer drops tomorrow. So I'm going to be posting the trailer up on my social media. I'm going to be posting the trailer up on YouTube. And so once I do, make sure you guys check it out. And then when Back Chat airs, I'm going to be doing reactions every day after Back Chat. I'm going to be doing reactions to the episodes. So if people want to pop onto the social media and discuss after after they watch it, then yeah, because I'll be definitely doing that. So yeah, Back Chat. I got a new show that's coming out as well. And we shot with the Alvarez, my co-host. We shot how many episodes do we shoot? We shoot 11 or 12 episodes back to back, and that's coming out as well. And we had a full production on that, and that was good. Getting picked up with with your having transport, having wardrobe, doing these deals. It's been good. So yeah, and that's been quite. When these two platforms, when these two shows come out, they're going to be they're definitely going to do a lot. They're definitely going to do a lot. So I'm looking forward to them coming out. I've been making money from making content, which is good. Being booked, staying booked and busy. One thing about me, Pete, I'm gonna stay booked and busy. So yeah, I'm shooting some content tomorrow as well. Another podcast tomorrow. You'll hear about it tomorrow. I won't make too much noise about it now, but you'll definitely see. So yeah, I've just been, a lot of opportunities are coming now, continuously to come. I got more live shows. Yeah, shout out to Facts Only. We're doing Facts Only live show that's coming up now. So just I've achieved a lot. We're almost gonna be on 5,000 subscribers. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and that's a milestone because I remember when I never had 50 subscribers. So to know that 5,000 of you guys are effing with a kid, that's good, man. Because 5,000 subscribers, then my next milestone is 10,000. And I wanted to hit 10,000 before the end of the year. That was something that I said I wanted. I wanted 10,000 subscribers for the end of the year. So, I mean, if you that's my goal, 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's what I wanted. And we're working towards it. Definitely working towards it. We want 1 million subscribers. That's what I'm on. I was talking to my mom today, and she was like, because my mom watches all my podcast stuff. That's why people think my mom subscribed to my channel. She'll be watching this. And then I'll send her the stuff I want to work towards, and she's like, yeah, when you get to 1 million subscribers and you buy me a mansion, I'm just like, oh, mom, and the one thing about an African mom, they're gonna always tell you you have to buy them a house, even though if they got one. Mom's got a lovely house, but she's gonna need another one. Don't ask her why she needs another one. She just asks for it. So yeah. So it's 2024, man, guys. We just gotta keep putting that work in. You have to chase these goals, run towards these goals, try to make these things happen. Because, it's 2024, man. It really is. It's 2024. We're halfway through the year. And it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Literally. Because apparently you've been sleeping for the last 6 months. You didn't realize 6 months was gone. And time flies when time is ticking, time is flying. Time is ticking, time is flying, And I think the pandemic didn't help because it wiped off a couple of years. That's why sometimes it literally took 2-3 years away, and then what was left, the remnants of it. So it feels like, yeah, they just robbed you of a couple of years. Crazy, right? Yeah, it's robbed us for a couple of years, but we here, we cooking. So, you know what you guys need to do now, man. You know what we all need to do. I've got it on the board. You know what everyone needs to do. You know what you need to do. You know what I need to do. You know what you need to do. Because we wrote it on the board. It's not hard, Okay, guys. So please like the video. Please like the video. My name is China. I'm the man name's voice. You know, I appreciate everyone that subscribes to my channel, man. Can't lie. I appreciate everyone that supports it. I appreciate all the super chats, all the donations. You know, tonight was I just said, listen, let me just hop onto live. Let me just hop onto live. Yeah. Let me just hop onto live. Okay. And address the people. Because it was 6 months in and Backchat trailer is out tomorrow night. The evening, I think. It's out tomorrow. So I was like, let's have a conversation. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought let's have a conversation. Because after tomorrow there's gonna be nothing but conversation. After tomorrow there's gonna be nothing but conversation after tomorrow. Nothing but conversation. After tomorrow there's gonna be nothing but conversation, man. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. You guys are gonna ask me some questions. You guys gonna be asking me some questions, okay? So, all right, let me quickly just go a quick rundown before we out of here. All right, halfway through 2024. You start off the year with the resolutions. New year, new me, goals. You need to get yourself a wolf pack, all right? Start off by going to the keeping healthy gym. Diet. Diet's very important. I'm not telling you what you need to eat. I'm not going to advocate for veganism, vegetarianism. I'm not going to advocate for any of that stuff. What I'm going to say to you is you need to keep a good diet, all right? Socially, networking. The gym is good for networking. You meet lots of people, get you around. There's fit days, you know, there's all types of classes and groups that you can join that's really good for you, right? You need to get yourself around the right people. You'd be surprised the types of people that you can meet when you go to the gym, especially with the level of gym that you can go from the smallest gym to the most expensive gym. You meet all different types of people. Getting yourself a mentor is important because you need to be around people that can mentor you. But you need to stay clear of the people that do sell you the courses and tell you you need to register to my course. And if you sign up to my course, you will get this and you will get that. Do not trust people that sell you those. I'm not saying you can't. People that sell courses are all scammers, but people that sell you courses are all scammers. So go with that one. Relationships, all right? Dating. 6 months in, how are your relationships and your dating in 2024? Accountability. You need to be accountable for your flaws, for the things that you do, and by doing that, it will allow you to maintain and go forward in relationships. All right. Maintaining relationships. Anyone can meet anyone. Anyone can date anyone. But can you maintain your relationship? Can you cultivate your relationship? Can you allow it to grow? That's a lot harder. So where are you now 6 months in? Are you working on maintaining and cultivating your relationships with the people within your life? That's something we all need to get better at. I was quite honest and I said that I don't tend to listen. Like I'll walk away. I don't like arguments, and my disdain for arguments means that I'm more likely to walk away from something just because I don't want to go back and forth. But I need to get better with maintaining relationship. Doesn't mean you got to take violations. Hell no. You know, violating me, but you got to get better with how you handle relationships with people, conversations with people, discussions with people. You must get better with that. Say sorry, all right? You do not lose face by saying sorry. A real man knows when to say sorry and take accountability for their mistakes and for the things that they do. When you say sorry, you don't have to. You don't. Saying sorry doesn't mean that another person has to accept your apology. What it says is that another, you know, it doesn't mean another person accept. It just means that you recognize, okay? So, and allow that person to do. Men, I'm someone that I demand 100% apology when you deal with men. As a man, you kind of go forward relationships with other men, pause, without acknowledging your wrongs. Okay, you need to acknowledge your wrong so you can do your right. All right, and most men, we will, you know, depending on the violation is not too serious. Once you check it, acknowledge your wrong, we can move forward. women tend to be quite different. Women, if you can, then like we said, accountability is important, but men, you do not have to. Sometimes women will apologize in other ways. They'll start being really nice to you, cook for you, try and bust it open for you, go 3,000 with a twist. These are all apologies. Be willing to accept these apologies, because sometimes women find it hard to say. The pride within them will stop them from saying, "I'm sorry," but yeah, work, business, promotions. Right, let's talk about work or business. Right, are you, like you said, 6 months in? Are you in a job that you want to be? How's your business doing? Are you doing the things that are you marketing? Are you doing PR? What's going on? Promotions, pay rise. Are you in an industry that can get you a pay rise? Is there pay rise? Is there a ceiling on where you can be? The London living wage has gone up. Has your wage gone up? All right. So maybe you need to go on a new career. I spoke about a friend that was on a 0-hour contract and he didn't know how much he was going to make each month. And 6 months in, he's still in the same scenario. But 6 months in, is he going to do something to make sure when it gets to December, he's not in that same scenario? So you might need a new career path, work experience. Once again, like I said, it goes back again into the networking, the right people, the mental work experience. Some work experience you can get paid, some not paid. Sometimes you might need to pay to put yourself in the room. But it's once you're in the room, it's the wealth of experience and knowledge, and you get way more. Sometimes you don't have to pay for a mentor. You just need to pay for someone's services and allow that person to work for you, whether or not it's editing service, filming services, acting, whatever it is. By paying that person, and that first introduction will allow that person, you to get in a room with that person, and conversations outside of what they tell you is way more lucrative. Okay, way more lucrative. Goals, like we said, 6 months in, check your old goals that we talked about, the resolution, new year, new me. Check those old goals, but then at the same time, create new ones. All right, create new ones that we can check for December. And also, it's a mental health. Then we go a little bit further, because we want to know how you're feeling. That's why I asked you earlier on how you're feeling. Mental health. How do you feel? Generally, how do you feel? How do you feel? How does your body feel? How does your mental health feel? All right. The toll is a lot on us. So many different things are attacking us, spiritual attacks. All right. All right. Men, they don't care. They only care about your mental health on social media. I've said this before. And no one really cares. Work harder. That's one of the things you need to understand as a man. No one really cares. They just say, because then everyone will be getting pity parties. No one cares really. All right. No one cares really. You just got to work harder all the times. How do you feel? Okay. And family time. Halfway through family time. How much time are you spending with your family? How much time are you cultivating with your family? And I myself need to get better. Mum, if you're watching this, Mum, I'm sorry. I need to get better too. But I called you today and we're speaking. I called my mum, because it's not easy. Yeah? All right? Okay? So I try. So guys, please like the video. Big up everyone that's pulled in tonight. It's the 2nd of June. We did pinch points first of the month because it was the first, and we just wanted to do a quick check, a quick check on how everything's going, and I believe everything's going all right. We had to do a quick check. So guys, subscribe to the channel, please. Turn notification bells so you never ever miss an upload. If you want to support the channel, you can hit us with a one-off donation super chat. We have 3 separate tiers of membership that can get you involved. Guys, we go live. I've been going live I'm supposed to be going live 5 nights a week. I've been going 6, sometimes 7, because you guys want me to keep cooking. So we have some really good lives that we've done. Go check out yesterday's live with Mr. Harsh Reality Gnosis, where he was definitely talking up some of the things and go check out we have a live we did the other night with Shayla. Miss her style, definitely back and forth was going with her. The single mother, 2 kids, we did that. And yeah, go check out the live with the Nalva as well. And yeah, guys, you know, Backchat season 6, Backchat 24. That's the hashtag for what's going on. And yeah, make sure you go look at the trailer. I'm definitely going to be reacting to the trailer. And I want everyone to watch the trailer. And then once everyone sees the trailer, we'll have a conversation about it. Okay? Alright, my name is China, the man in the voice, and we are out.